Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Friday Morning Show. Hey, it's the bottom of the hour time for the hot spot. Alfreda's.
Yes, Ricky. So Jay-Z said, basically, allow me to reintroduce myself to the courtroom, and then walked out with another W. And this woman has been coming for him for years. So here's the deal. A federal judge in California denied an emergency request from Lily Coley. She's the godmother of a man named Ramir, who's been saying forever that Jay-Z is his biological father. So Coley tried to argue that a sanctions hearing against her was retaliation. The judge disagreed and said she didn't meet the legal bar for emergency action, meaning Jay-Z's lawyers are free to continue trying to sanction her for what they call decades of harassment. Now, this saga goes way back, Ricky. Coley and Ramir have filed multiple lawsuits over the years, most already tossed. In fact, in 2022, a New Jersey judge straight up banned them from filing any new paternity cases without approval first. So Jay-Z's team says the claims have zero evidence. Meanwhile, Coley still swears Jay is ducking a DNA test, which makes you wonder, why not just take the DNA test?
That's what I'm saying.
But maybe because if he takes that DNA test, he'll have to take 1 million DNA tests. I don't know. Meanwhile, Money Long better grab her hours and hours of legal counsel because she just got hit with a major lawsuit as well. Her former management team, Ebony Sun Entertainment, run by industry vets Shaka Zulu and Jeff Dixon, says she owes them over $600,000 in unpaid commissions. Now, they claim they helped her get the Grammy shine and the big deals, and that she stopped paying her 20% cut in 2024 after securing the bags. But monies can't clap back. They say that those claims are baseless and that there was never even a formal contract. And then it gets messy because her side says the management team once took her phone and tried to have her involuntarily committed during a lupus flare-up. And get ready. This is, okay, yeah, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Get ready for a throwback Sing Your Heart Out moment because New Edition is hitting the road. They just celebrated getting their very own street named after them, and now they're launching the New Edition Way Tour that's happening in 2026. They are bringing Boys to Men and Tony Braxton along for the ride.
God.
It's going to be so hot. They just announced a 30-city run hitting Boston, L.A., Chicago, Atlanta, New York, and more. Tickets drop October 31st, so that is going to be so hot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Georgia Alfredas. Call now for your wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. And coming up, Rock T has your joke of the day. That is next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the Brat this morning. We got the one and only Alfreda's. What up?
Yes, Ricky. So they must have been listening to us because the versus battles are officially back. We were talking about this, how much we had so much fun during COVID watching the battles. Well, the versus battles are back. No Limit and Cash Money faced off at Complex Con this past weekend, and the crowd was loving it. No Limit rolled in with Master P, Mia X, Silk the Shocker, and even Snoop. So Cash Money answered with Juvenile, BG, Manny Fresh, and Birdman. But of course, it wouldn't be Cash Money history without a little Hot Boys drama. So Birdman took a moment on stage to send a very pointed message toward Turk, basically telling him to respect Cash Money's legacy. Well, remember, here's the situation. Turk has been beefing and filing lawsuits over the reunion tour money, so yeah, that shot landed.
Man, let me tell you something. That versus, I caught like the second half of it.
Yeah.
It was off the chain until that part.
Yeah.
It was just good. Snoop Dogg came out and he killed it. They was going back and forth, and then when the bird
Rock.
ran, yes, sir.
If I could have just came up from the bottom of the stage with that damn mic stand and
Come
did
on.
how you do that there.
Dog, let me tell you
Right?
something, man.
Damn it.
Come
Boy,
on,
that
man.
would have killed.
Yes, sir.
That thing would have killed, baby.
Man, come on, dog.
So a lot of people are talking about Tamar Braxton because she was right there beside Birdman on stage, wiping his sweat and everything.
You mean Tony?
I mean Tamar.
Tamar.
So when folks online were like, where's Tony? She hopped on X and said, hey, Tony couldn't be here. She loves her husband, so I'm just holding it down for her and my brother. So don't get it twisted. Make of that what you will, and people have. There's no official winner named, but the goal was to celebrate both legendary labels, and I think that was done. So there's
Absolutely.
that. The timeline is still arguing, so there's that. And in tour news, New Edition is hitting the road. They just announced the New Edition Way Tour for 2026 with Boyz II Men and Tony Braxton, speaking of, joining them. So Ronnie, Bobby, Rickey, Mike, Ralph, and Johnny are doing 30 cities, y'all, including, oh my gosh, is it going to be
good
fun?
ass singing, all three.
Y'all,
Good.
let's
I'm talking
go.
about from beginning to end.
That is
I'm
gonna be so
so
fun.
excited about that. Wow.
Okay, so they're going to Atlanta, New York, LA, Chicago, Boston, just to name a few. Tickets go on sale October 31st. We need to go.
Never get sold.
Set
Watch
your
that show.
reminders right now. For more info on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can follow me on social media at Georgia Alfredas. Coming up, Dwight Stone's got the praise mixed down. That's next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, sitting in for the Brat this morning. We got the one and only Alfredas. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Filmmaker Ryan Coogler holds no grudges against Machine Gun Kelly for passing on his hit vampire flick, Sinners. During a recent interview, Coogler addressed MGK's decision to skip an audition after learning the role required him to say the N-word, something MGK said is just not in his vocabulary. Coogler responded with empathy, saying, "That's understandable. I get it. I know he's got a black daughter, and while acting is acting, you got to be comfortable with whatever you take on." Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan, sank its teeth into the box offices worldwide with a $367 million haul, and it's going to make a spooky return to select IMAX theaters October 30th through November 5th for a special Halloween run. Did y'all see the movie?
Oh, yeah. Good movie, man.
I know exactly what part he would have played. Obviously, he would have played the racist white guy. And so I never have been an MGK fan, but now I'm like, oh, what? That's cool.
Yeah, he pretty cool. He a cool dude, though.
I love that.
But you know, Leonardo DiCaprio had that same issue with Django Unchained.
And he played it, though, boy. He played that role.
He ended up doing really well saying that word.
Right?
About 100 times.
So, y'all, get ready to head back to Oz. Coleman Domingo just joined the Wicked sequel as the voice of the Cowardly Lion. I'm so excited about this. He dropped the news on IG surrounded by a pride of lions, but of course they were plushy kind, the plushy toy kind. He winked at the camera and said, "See you in Oz." Y'all, the movie picks up with Elphaba and Glinda.
You should have played
That's pretty good. You could have done it, Ricky.
Put him on.
You could have so done it.
And I'm just
Wow. Yeah. So good.
Put him on.
Okay, so then you obviously have seen the movie. Did y'all saw Wicked?
I take Will.
What just happened here? Okay, Wicked for Good, the new sequel, hits theaters November 21st. What's wrong with you, Ricky? What's wrong with you, sir? All right, moving on.
It didn't go over this one using journalism school.
I know, right? Tiffany Haddish is taking her energy across the motherland in a brand new Peacock series called Tiffany Haddish Goes Off. The trailer shows her and her crew on an epic girls trip through South Africa, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe. And you already know it's going to be full of laughs and chaos.
We should take a trip all together. Girl, where we going? We're going to Africa. Welcome to the motherland. Africa! These girls are my real friends, my day ones. And I just really wanted to be with people I feel safe with. I don't have to perform for. Yeah, I'll jump on stage. I got to stand in front of a room full of strangers. Hopefully they laugh. You know what? That joke's not going to work. Nothing to be afraid of.
Y'all know what? We should do that. The Ricky Smiley Morning Show
Road
goes
trip.
to the motherland.
Let's go.
Y'all, that would be so
yeah.
fun. Let's go to Africa.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm going anyway. I'm going to Kenya soon. I got
What?
big things coming up over there.
Oh, that would be so fun. Can we go?
Yeah.
We coming
All right.
with you,
Yeah,
dog.
let's go.
All right, so catch Tiffany Haddish Goes Off streaming November 13th on Peacock and maybe us as well in Africa. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can catch me on social media at Georgia Alfredas. But right now, hit us up for those wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. That's next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Oh, yeah.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Me and this hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
That's exactly what he did. He dropped that baby like it was hot. What up, Alfred?
Ricky, Jay-Z is not backing down. He is standing by his pick of Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl halftime show. He says Americans really love Bad Bunny. Now, Rock Nation's been in charge of halftime since, 2019? And
Right.
he says Bad Bunny's fan base is way bigger than people even know. Now, despite all the backlash, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says Bad Bunny is not going anywhere.
Thank you.
Except to perform at halftime. So Kelly Rowland and Method Man are teaming up for a brand new rom-com called Relationship Goals. Now, it's inspired by Pastor Mike Todd's best-selling book and sermon series. Y'all remember he joined us during Praise Break a few weeks ago. So this movie follows two ambitious professionals whose careers and emotions collide. It also stars Robin Thede and Dennis Haysbert. Dennis Haysbert is the Allstate guy. It's produced by Devon Franklin and executive produced by Kelly Rowland. Relationship Goals hits Prime Video at the top of the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Tiffany Haddish is taking the funny to Africa, Ricky. The Peacock Network just dropped a trailer for her new 6-part travel series called Tiffany Haddish Goes Off.
We should take a trip all together. Girl, where we going? We going to Africa. Welcome to the motherland. Africa! These girls are my real friends, my day ones. And I just really wanted to be with people I feel safe with. I don't have to perform for. Yeah, I'll jump on stage. I got to stand in front of a room full of strangers. Hopefully they laugh. You know what? That joke's not going to work. Nothing to be afraid of.
Tiffany Haddish Goes Off follows Tiffany and her friends on a girls' trip across the motherland, stopping in, of course, as we just heard, South Africa, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe. The show drops on Thursday, November 13th on Peacock. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can follow me on my socials at George Alfredas. Dwight Stone's got the praise mix down next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Rick Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. We got the one and only Miss, the one and only Shamia from the Real Housewives of the ATL sitting in for the Brat this morning. Shamia, love you. Happy to have you.
Thank you, Ricky. I'm so excited to be able to sit here. What a brat, man. I made my debut on The Real Housewives of Atlanta for Sweet 16 last season, and we are currently filming Sweet 17. It ain't so sweet though, y'all. We beefing it up, but not worse than these rappers are beefing it up in this hot spot. Man, y'all, these rappers are taking a beast from the studio to the courtroom these days. Cameron just sued J. Cole over this song, Ready 24. Y'all know that song, Ready 24?
Yeah.
Well, in recent court, listen, it's a lot of cussing in there. In the recent court documents, Cameron claims he wrote the lyrics and dropped the verse on the song in exchange for J. Cole agreeing to collaborate with him on a future project, or at least appear on Cam's popular It Is What It Is podcast. Now, Cam is alleging that 2 years after recording the song, J. Cole did not do either. He's saying that Ready 24 was recorded in 2022, and he continued to constantly communicate with J. Cole, who repeatedly stated he was not available for the podcast. So basically, he's saying he reneged on him. He also says the next music collaboration between them never materialized, despite the efforts by Cam to put it together. He says he hasn't been properly compensated, and he wants a judge to declare him co-author of Ready 24 and order a full accounting of any money earned by the song so he can get his share. Now, he's saying the song has made in excess of about $500,000. J. Cole has not responded. I know I hadn't really heard of the song. When I was listening to it, I was like, are we sure it made $500,000?
They count that on streams. If it got a lot of cussing in it, it's not getting radio time. It might be popular, underground. Like those.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
so how they kind of Beyonce streams?
Streams. You get paid for radio plays, streams. But you got to think, when you post these videos, social media too, so you get your YouTube check, your Facebook check, TikTok. So you get royalties on all of those.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. Who ready to get their royalties?
Me.
Diddy.
Oh.
Baby Diddy said, I'm tired of y'all. I'm ready to get out. And they saying his projected prison release date has been revealed. He could be getting out sooner than y'all might think. Now, according to reports, Diddy is scheduled to be a free man just in time for my birthday, May 8th, 2028. My birthday on the 13th. Make sure I get a lot of that Johnson & Johnson oil before he get out. And of course, that was shady. And of course, that's if Donald Trump doesn't pardon him sooner than that. Now, however, it's worth noting that this date is not set in stone, and there are various factors that could change this, either moving it forward or pushing it back. He'll also be credited with roughly a year of time served, having remained in jail since his arrest in 2024 of September. So
we'll see. Blessed spirit.
I know.
We love Diddy.
I know you do. You're looking very oily today, Gary. For more information on these stories, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Shamia Morton. Coming up next, Rock T got the HBCU on Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. It is time for the hot spot. Sitting in for the one and only Brat. We got the one and only cast of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the one and only Shamia in the building.
Hey, best friends. I'm so excited to be sitting in for my girl, Brat, on Housewives. We love a good read, and that is exactly what I have for y'all. So Michelle Obama, our forever First Lady, is about to drop a new book, and it's titled The Look. The book focuses on her style while she was our nation's First Lady, and not only does she talk about her fashion in the book, but she talks about her hair. And black women, you know how we are about our hair. Now, we all know Michelle Obama can rock a good silk press, or she can rock them braids. Either way, she slays it. And she said she didn't think that the White House or the country as a whole was ready for the First Lady in braids, and she didn't want that to be a distraction. Now, she also said she understood the assignment, and as a black woman, she felt that she had to make sure the people could see her feminine side. Although, y'all love to call her an angry black woman. Her book, The Look, drops on November 4th. And if you're like me, I actually had her old book called Becoming back in 2018. It was such a good read. I ended up getting a journal. I went to her stadium, when she was at the arena. So you know she's going to do a whole tour with this one as well. You got to check in with her.
Yeah, but Shamia, aren't most of y'all women wearing weaves now and wigs?
Well, some of us have edges like our First Lady. She had that, the Oprah look.
What edges?
And see, that's what I called y'all. Y'all called her an angry black woman because y'all would say stuff like that.
Oh no, I
love
love
we had to
First
read
Lady.
you.
I loved her, honey, but I just was wondering when you said
she was always classy
She was
and on
so
point
classy.
every time I saw her.
Absolutely. And you get to find out more about her look on November 4th, so make sure you get it now. Queen Latifah loves her some Meg Thee Stallion. Can't y'all just see them? They kind of seem like they make a good fit for each other.
Yeah, so she be her friend, yeah.
Stop.
She ain't finna leave Clay Aiken
at all.
Clay Aiken.
She joined the Jennifer Hudson show this week when she talked about
Clay Thompson.
Oh, Clay Thompson. My bad.
Same
Clay Aiken, Clay Thompson. It's the same thing.
Clay Aiken ain't got no interest in Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh, no, it ain't. Sorry about that.
That's okay. She was on Jennifer Hudson show this week. She talked about Meg being able to accomplish all those things and how proud she is of her. And she if you don't recall, remember Queen Latifah was on stage with Meg when she was at Coachella in April. And it was one of the biggest surprises. She rocked the crowd when they did the UNITY anthem. It was a whole thing. But here's what she had to say about Megan.
She's so cool. She's so fun. She's so very talented. And strong in her spot. And I love that energy carrying hip hop into the future, of course. But she asked me to pop out at Coachella, and I was like, "What? For real? Okay,
what? You the queen."
I mean, I had to bring it for her because I'm like, this is Coachella. We gotta take that thing down. You know what I mean? Like the people are gonna be ready. So I want to thank her again for having me. It was so much fun, and they worked so hard. Her dancers, just everybody. It was just good energy that night. Victoria Monet came out. Sierra came out.
Amazing. There was a time. If you saw it, the energy was felt even through the screen. And just, it was really good.
I wonder how Queen Latifah's friend felt about her saying those things about Meg. That's kind of was a little personal.
Well, I mean,
I would have kind of
she
felt...
can compliment her without it being anything romantic.
Oh, because I would have felt funny.
Man, you so damn messy. You should be looking for any damn thing to start saying.
Right.
That's why you had to run home from school every day.
I sure did, honey, with my books clutched to my chest.
Oh, well, you better keep your books clutched to your chest because they said Diddy gonna get out early.
Oh.
Yes, his projected release date has been revealed. Y'all, they're saying he's scheduled to be a free man just in time for tourist season, May 8th, 2028. And of course, that's if Donald Trump doesn't pardon him sooner than that. However, it's worth noting that this date is not set in stone, and there are various factors that could change this, either moving it forward or pushing it back. He'll also be credited with roughly a year of time served since he's been in jail since his arrest in September 2024.
Man, that's awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
Johnson & Johnson stocks are going to go back up. I need to go ahead and put my money on there right now.
Yes, honey. You need to go invest in some oil, honey, right now. Healing oil, that is.
Anointing oil. Hallelujah.
Okay.
For more information on those stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Shamia Morton. Coming up next, Dwight Stone's got the praise mixed down on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Time for the hot spot, sitting in for the one and only the Brat. We got the fabulous, the lovely, the beautiful, the talented Real Housewives of Atlanta, Shamia. What up?
Aw, Ricky, you always give me such a lovely introduction.
Always.
Hey, best friends.
Let's go. What's up?
Listen, I'm excited to be sitting in for the Brat. Let's get into this hot spot. Now, for the first time in over 35 years, y'all, there are no hip-hop songs on the Billboard Hot 100's Top 40s. I mean, can you imagine? As of October 25th, there are none. Y'all, this change is due to the exit of Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Luther, which fell off the chart after a recent rule change. I hate when they start changing the rules and they don't really benefit us. The rule change was implemented to remove the songs that have not been on the chart, for a long time. Now, they've fallen below a certain threshold, and that's a process that previously wasn't as strict. Now, the last time the Hot 100 had 0 rap songs in the top 40 was February 2nd, 1990, when Biz Marquis's Just a Friend reached number 41.
Can African Americans create their own chart?
At this point, I'm feeling like we should.
Well, yeah.
I love it.
Now, Just a Friend did jump to number 29 the following week, but the current highest chart rapping song is NBA YoungBoy's Shot Calling, and that's at number 44. So, Gary, you feel like you want to take a stab at like rapping?
No, but they probably tired of all that madness and stuff sometimes going on. So the people at the Billboard say, we want a nice peaceful year, one year without all the, the back and forth and whatever. So they say, y'all get your own Soul Train board and honey, do it like that.
Not Soul Train board. Who else going back and forth?
Who?
Drake.
Oh, Jesus.
Drake said he is not backing down, y'all. Drake has officially appealed the court ruling that threw out his defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, the one that we danced to, Super Bowl II, and all the other things. Yes, Drake sued UMG in January of 2025 over the label's promotion and distribution of Kendrick's diss track, Not Like Us. Now, Drake alleged that UMG knowingly distributed the song, which contains false and defamatory claims, including insinuations that he was a pedophile.
Ricky, you know what that is, huh?
What?
That's the white side of him. That's his white side. The white
take
people,
it to court.
That's right.
They
White people don't back
street.
down, honey. They don't back down.
That's right. Now, UMG, they did, move to dismiss the case, arguing that Drake had lost a rap battle that he provoked. And now the notion of appeal filed yesterday marks the first step in trying to overturn the federal judge's decision. The appeal process could take more than a year. And if Drake wins at the appellate level, then the case could re-enter years of renewed litigation. I don't want to see that back and forth. I want to actually hear the dissing back and forth on the tracks and not in the courtroom. Now, Not Like Us was released in May of 2024 at the height of his public feud with Drake, and a back and forth that generated multiple high-profile diss tracks from both artists. I mean,
Freeze, what you think?
Huh?
I was asking Freeze what she think about the black and the white side.
I'm not going to answer that because I'm all black, so...
She said basically they not like us.
But if you battling, right?
Yeah. Exactly, and nothing is off limits.
Because LL Cool J and Kool Moe Dee, they went at it, and Ice Cube and the NWA, but nobody went to court.
Right. That's right.
Ain't no rules when you battling on the track, man. If you lose, you lose. It's all good. Shake your hands, tip your hat, and keep moving.
Nah, he's being a sore loser.
Or battle back. Battle
back. Exactly. Come with a harder track.
Get your weight up.
That's right. For more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Shamia Morton. Coming up next, Special K got the news you can't use. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, sitting in for the Brat this morning. We got the illustrious, the beautiful, the sexy, and the talented. More than anything, the talented. Hey, we got Shamia sitting in for the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Thank you so much, Rickey. Every time you introduce me, I just start doing a little bankhead bounce and smiling and stuff. It just makes me feel so warm inside. Thank you.
You awesome. We love you.
I love you more. Okay, were y'all Family Matters fans at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Laura Winslow and Rachel. Okay, well, guess what? There's a new rewatch podcast titled Welcome to the Family, and it's inviting listeners to revisit the beloved sitcom Family Matters. You'll see it through the eyes of two of the original cast members, Kelly Williams, who played Laura Winslow, and Thelma Hopkins, who played Aunt Rachel. Now, they're going to explore each other's, personal anecdotes by going episode by episode. They're going to open the phone lines so fans can call in for advice and talk about their own family matters. The podcast will also feature guest appearances from castmates like Reggie Johnson, or a.k.a. Carl Winslow, and Sean Harrison, who was a Waldo Faldo. And the series is going to kick off with the first 2 episodes on November 5th, and it will debut weekly thereafter. So y'all interested in that?
What about Urkel?
Yeah, what about Jerry? Is he going to be out of jail?
And Urkel.
Man,
you already play Urkel. So
I did dress up as
maybe
Urkel.
you could join in on that. Yeah. Would y'all be interested in it, though? Would you be here for it?
Yeah.
We
think
love
so,
it.
too.
Family.
Well,
love Family Matters.
Exactly. Family Matters. I think that Drake and Kendrick Lamar need to handle their business like family, too. Instead of, taking it up in the courtroom, they need to just keep it on the tracks. Y'all, Drake has officially appealed the court ruling that threw out his defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group, UMG, over Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. Now, we were all jamming out to Not Like Us. Drake sued UMG in January of 2025 over the label's promotion and distribution of Kendrick Lamar's track, Not Like Us. Now, Drake allegedly, said that UMG unknowingly distributed the song, which contained false and defamatory claims, including insinuations that he was a pedophile. Now, UMG then moved to dismiss the case, arguing that Drake had lost the rap battle that he provoked. And now the notice of appeal filed yesterday marks the first step in trying to overturn the federal judge's decision. Now, the appeals process could take more than a year. So if Drake wins at the appellate level, the case could re-enter years of renewed litigation.
At the risk of sounding like a simp, I kind of see where Drake is coming from in regards to you labeling me as a pedophile. I think everything else was fine. But that part, like Rickey, as a public figure, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of a tough thing to label somebody. You can't just say I'm a pedophile. You can say I'm lame, you can say I'm weak, you can say I'm a punk. You can't say you can't call me a pedophile. That's something that can really stain your reputation.
8-Ball MJG. Coming out hard. There's been a lot of really nasty things said in the rap.
Yeah, it was real hurtful in that song Chicken Head when he said her breath smelled like thunder.
Yeah.
Then he gonna tell her, I said, I don't want your phone number. You know how many people that hurt their breath really smell like thunder?
Lots of thunder.
Let me tell you.
What you talking about? Breath
rappers,
like
they don't
thunder.
play.
What you looking at? I don't want your phone number.
Ball and scallywag.
Ain't got no head in bed. Okay, stop.
What about the women who really don't have hair in the back? That could be her.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
They're the ones that be the ones that their mama didn't pick them up. They just lay them
With that
down.
little struggle ponytail over the top of it.
The fan ponytail,
that ball
you mean.
spot, like that little baby ball spot, it never grew.
Y'all ain't right, y'all.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Nicki Minaj, y'all. Nicki Minaj, speaking of rappers, she is just giving fans a glimpse into the mindset as she's preparing for her next musical chapter in response to a fan expressing excitement about her upcoming album that's set to drop on March 27, 2026. She offered a hint at what's to come, y'all. She tweeted saying, "This is the transformational album I never saw coming. I honestly thought I'd be writing from a similar place, but that's just not possible anymore. This is a different glow." What do y'all think she's going to be talking about? I mean, is it going to be motherhood, marriage, mental health, her internet beef with Cardi? Like, what y'all feeling?
How to marry a prisoner and be in love.
Oh, God.
That is so messy.
Oh, my God.
Messy. Y'all, for more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. And you can catch me on social media at Shamia Morton. Coming up next, Dwight Stone got the praise mixed down. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Come on now, radio personality. sail out of that thing.
Thank you.
Come on now. Coming up next is the White Stone, the praise mixtape.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, happy Friday. It's 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. Sitting in for the Brat. We got the one and only, the beautiful, the illustrious Real Housewives of Atlanta, the one and only Shamil, y'all in the building.
Thanks, y'all. Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, best
Happy to
friends.
have you.
Listen, man, I want to just shout out everybody that's stepping up to help those in need, like Grammy Award-winning dance hall star Sean Paul. Man, he's stepping up in such a major way to help his homeland of Jamaica recover in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. Now, he's partnered with Food for the Poor Jamaica through his Sean Paul Foundation to bring relief directly to those affected, and he has a message. Take a listen.
My island, Jamaica, is going through a tough time right now. Hurricane Melissa has caused a lot of damage. People are misplaced, people are hurt, people are without any help right now. I'm asking all of my fans from your heart to give anything you can, no matter how small, it always will go towards helping people in dire need. I myself, I'm going to match everything up to $50,000 that you give. So together we can help to make a difference.
Man, also in response to the growing food insecurity triggered by federal benefit freezes and rising unemployment, Pastor Jamal Bryant is redirecting his church's focus. He's asking his members to bring groceries instead of tithes. He actually announced that he wanted his congregation to pause their traditional offerings this month to prioritize food donations for families hit hardest by the economic hardship. Now, the shift comes as cuts to the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, SNAP, and layoffs across key industries leave more Americans struggling to afford basic needs. So instead of cash offerings, members are encouraged to bring canned goods, pantry staples, and family-size essentials for a large-scale food drive. Now, his church plans to distribute donations through local food networks, coordinate direct deliveries, and support families facing benefit delays or job losses. Now, if you or someone you know needs resources or food support, you can go to findhelp.org or USDA.org. You can also call 1-800-5HUNGRY. Now, in other news, we previously reported that time when Diddy was nearly attacked behind bars, and now we're finding out why that went down. Well, best friends, apparently Raymond Castillo, a former inmate at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, spoke out to clarify reports that Diddy woke up to a homemade knife at his throat. Can you imagine Gary just waking up like that? According to Castillo, the incident wasn't a planned attack, but rather a dispute that started over a chair and the TV. He claimed the West Coast gang members serving a 30-year sentence wanted Diddy to give up the seat he was using while watching Basketball Wives. Now, why they wasn't watching Real Housewives? Then he explained that after the guy got hostile, Diddy didn't flinch. He stayed calm, told him, "Why you coming at me like that over a chair that don't belong to none of us?" Castillo said the inmate then pulled out a handmade knife, but he managed to grab the man's arm before anyone got hurt. He said Diddy just got up and told him, "You might need to pray." He tried to calm the guy down and even offered to pray with him. I've never seen anyone handle it like that.
They ain't had.
That's a good way, though. I mean,
no.
we might need to pray.
Yeah.
That might
You've
stop
got
you
to
in your
pray.
tracks.
Yeah, but when you're in prison, it's a different, it's a different set of rules.
Where?
Them chairs, and that TV will get you messed up.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't never heard y'all get hostile
The
like
chairs,
that about
TV,
us.
and the phone.
And
will get
apparently
you messed up.
Basketball Wives. Because
And
what's
Basketball Wives.
happening?
Yeah.
Well, for more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on social media at Shamia Morton. Hit us up for those wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKEY. Call us now, 866-9-RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, now, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Alfreda's Shamil stepped out, but go ahead and knock out this hot spot for me.
You got it. Big love to everybody out there lending a hand in the Caribbean like dance hall legend Sean Paul. The Grammy-winning hitmaker is teaming up with Food for the Poor Jamaica through his Sean Paul Foundation to help his homeland bounce back after Hurricane Melissa. And he's not just donating, he's delivering direct relief to families who need it most. He even dropped a message for the people.
My island, Jamaica, is going through a tough time right now. Hurricane Melissa has caused a lot of damage. People are misplaced, people are hurt, people are without any help right now. I'm asking all of my fans from your heart to give anything you can, no matter how small, it always will go towards helping people in dire need. I myself, I'm going to match everything up to $50,000 that you give. So together we can help to make a difference.
Meanwhile, Pastor Jamal Bryant is flipping the script at his church with rising unemployment and SNAP benefits cuts, or SNAP benefit cuts, I can say that, making it harder for families to eat. He is making sure that nobody gets left behind, Ricky. Instead of the usual tithes and offering, Pastor Bryant is asking his congregation to bring groceries instead of cash this month, and his members are doing their part, showing up with canned goods, pantry staples, and family-sized essentials to fuel a massive community food drive. It's amazing.
Love it.
That's one. I'm sitting here texting him like right now. He just texted me. We're doing a Saturday on the 15th of November. Going to be doing a live broadcast from the King Center in Atlanta. So trying to raise awareness and get people to bring food and stuff for all of the poor people and homeless people. I just want to shout out to Pastor Thomas Beavers, and all of the pastors that's stepping up to the plate out here, caring about people, trying to do what they can to make sure that people have food. I don't know why God put it so hard on my heart. Like I couldn't sleep last night thinking about senior citizens that couldn't afford their medicine, and thinking about young people. Then I think about all of my brothers, all the pastors out here, and different people in the community that work day and night trying to ensure that somebody don't, make sure that everybody have what they need. And it's hard right now. It kind of reminds you make you think about what our parents went through with the civil rights movement when they was carpooling and doing everything they needed to do just so we can have the right to vote. And to have what we needed, back in the 50s and the 60s. And here we are in a different time, with all of this stuff going on. So, God give you a platform like the radio to see what you can do to help people. And, this is for comedy. This is for fun or whatever. But I'm all about service. I've been like this my whole life. And I'm going to make sure that me and my kids, as well, we have groceries in our refrigerator. We're going to be on a budget. We're going to be eating certain things. We're going to be eating pots of soup and black-eyed peas and stretching food out or whatever, not the things that we used to eat when they're with me, because I don't want them to grow up entitled. And I want them to serve and know about people that's out there struggling. And I think everybody that have something, if God just bless you with a little bit, give and it shall be given unto you. Pastor Bryant talks about a river don't stink because it flows, but a pond that don't flow is smelly. And I don't know if y'all understand that, but when a river flows, given it shall be given unto you, because it could be us, it could be me, it could be my kids waking up hungry. So I just thank God for His grace. I thank God for His mercy. I thank God for giving me strength in my body. And while other people are out here suffering, I'm not going to sit up on the high hog and act like I don't care about people. Right. And so I just want to help, and I just want to do my due diligence and do what I can with this platform that God provided me with to see what we can do to help people. So Monday, I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know if I have to do the morning show from my cell phone. I'm going to take an extra couple of batteries and a charger and plug up somewhere and get people to come to where I am to drop off clothes, canned goods, all of this stuff. So we give God the glory, and we just thankful for the opportunity to be in a position to help somebody. And that's what it's all about. That food, it ain't about nothing else.
That's
Not
right.
with me.
That's right. And we're going to keep you posted on how you can donate, where we're going to be. If you or somebody you know needs help with food or resources, check out findhelp.org or USDA.org or call 1-800-5HUNGRY. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Of course, you can follow me at Georgia Alfredas. Dwight Stone has the praise mixed down. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.